What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review on Game Week 2 of the Premier League in the 2022-2023 season. Now, I didn't actually upload last week's review or my predictions for this week because it got kind of late and I just took too long. But this time, this one will actually come out, and if it doesn't, then, I mean, you won't even know about this video. But yeah, so the first game was between Aston Villa and Everton. Saturday early kickoff, 2-1 Aston Villa win. Now Aston Villa looked quite good in this game. Ollie Watkins made a lot of good runs, and yeah, Villa deserved to win 2-1. No, so I actually predicted a 2-2 draw for this game, but obviously Aston Villa came out on top. Oh, I almost got it right. I mean, Everton should have probably equalised at the end. They had it was very scruffy, but they definitely had the chance to. Now the next game was between Arsenal and Leicester. I predicted 3-1 Arsenal, it ended up being 4-2 to Arsenal. Got the goal difference right. But yeah, Arsenal actually looked really good this season. Gabriel Jesus, what a signing he has. 2 goals and 2 assists in this game. It was magnificent against Crystal Palace as well. I'm also watching the Sheffield United Sunderland game right now, and Sheffield United have just made it 2-0. Sunderland down to 10 men. A minute into the second half, Sheffield United have extended their lead. Arsenal look very good going forward, especially defensively. I think Ramsdale probably should have done better with Maddison's shot. The first one was just a bit unlucky. With Saliba just headed it. It was a good header from him himself, but Ramsdale couldn't really do anything about that. Ramsdale actually did make a good save earlier on in the game though, from, I think it was Fofana who ran for a goal. Arsenal are looking really good. 2 wins from 2. One of just 2 teams to have a 100% record after 2 game weeks in the Premier League, so congratulations to you. Next game, Brighton-Newcastle. I predicted 1-1, it was 0-0. I don't know how Brighton didn't win this game, but first I'll talk about Newcastle. They actually probably should have scored. Callum Wilson had a chance in the box where he put his foot quite high and lobbed the ball over the defender's head. The referee deemed that as high foot, even though Callum Wilson scored, but the ref blew the whistle before his shot got taken, so everyone stopped playing, which is a bit peak because he wasn't even near the guy's head. So Newcastle probably should have won that. Obviously it might, if he hadn't blown the whistle, it could have been blocked or whatever, it could have been saved. But I'll put Newcastle 1-0 up. However, Brighton had so many chances in this game, man. Nick Pope made a couple of absolutely outstanding saves. I think Newcastle had 2 shots that they had to clear off the line. First one was from Trippier, which was half the board gone over, but not the full ball. And then Shaw had to clear one as well. Pascal Gross had a big chance that he should have scored. So actually, Brighton looked really good still, despite losing 2 of their best players. So, it should be, this is why I predict them to still be in the top 10 this season. I think a lot of people predict them to be 13th or 14th because of, them losing 2 of their key players. But they still look very good. Next game, what am I talking about? Man City against Bournemouth. I predicted 5-1, it ended 4-0. Once again, I got the goal difference right. I got the goal difference right for Brighton Newcastle, so I'm doing pretty well here so far. In this game, Kevin De Bruyne's goal was very good. I think we've all seen that. Erling Haaland only had 8 touches of the ball, believe it or not, and one of them was an assist. So, yeah, again, City look really good. They're the other team to have a 100% record at this point. They're probably going to go on and win it at this point now, aren't they? Liverpool have bottled. We'll get on to them in a bit. Kevin De Bruyne, put him in my FPL this week. Go, absolute go. Next game, Southampton against Leeds. I predicted 2-1 to Southampton. Actually finished 2-2. Leeds were 2-0 up and bottled it. Yeah, Southampton actually look alright though. They probably could have won it towards the end. But one of the midfielders, I forgot what his name is, had a shot. It's pretty easily saved by the keeper, but yeah, I don't know really what to say about this game. Leeds bottled it. These are a bunch of bottle jobs. The fact that Southampton came back and fought, that's promising, obviously. So good for them. Next game, Wolves against Fulham. I predicted a 2-1 Fulham win here. It ended 0-0. But before we get into the match, I just want to say, Mitrovic, you're a fucking dickhead, bro. I actually don't like you. Not just because you're Fulham's best player, he scored 2 goals against us in Shepherd's Bush a couple months ago. But last week I had this boy in my FPL team on my bench, because he had Liverpool at home, and I was like, he ain't gonna do anything. He scores 2 goals, right? I call play well in it, calm, whatever. This game I thought, oh, Wolves are fucking shit. He'll score in this one if he could score 2 against Liverpool. I put him in my team. He missed a fucking penalty. Not only did he miss the penalty, Jose Sarr saved the penalty. And Harris had Jose Sarr in his team. 15 points he got him. Mitrovic got me -1 because he got a yellow card for fighting Morgan Gibbs-White at the end of the match as well. Why? Why, man? Why the week I put him... Absolutely. I'm going to trust him against Brentford, though. So, Mitrovic, please please score. Yeah, ended 0-0. Wolves are actually horrible going forward. I can't even lie, man. They missed like 3 open goals. I swear it was so, like, how? It was really poor, but yeah, Fulham had a couple of chances. I think they had a shot cleared off the line by Wolves. Wolves have now loaned Connor Cody out to Everton as well, which I don't really see why they've done that. I mean, he's their best centre-back. Why are you going to give him to one of your rivals? I don't know, but you do you, Wolves, innit? You're a bit shit anyway. But yeah, next game, Brentford against Manchester United. I predicted a 2-1 Man United win. I thought, you know what, Ronaldo's going to start, they're going to do well, but we can't. 4-0 to Brentford, and you know, I have to admit, Brentford did play very well. In that first, they were 4-0 up after 35 minutes. Manchester United are so bad. They're so bad. They're bottom of the Prem right now. De Gea took accountability for the fact that it was his fault that the first 2 goals went in, especially the first one was a howler. I don't know how he's letting that in. He just went through his arms. Second one, he passed it straight to Eriksen, even though Eriksen has I think it was Jensen running right on him. So he lost the ball and Jensen scored. Very, very poor goals to give away. A third goal, fucking Lisandro Martinez. I'm sorry, Eric, yeah, but you can't play total football with this squad. He's too small. He's like 5'9". He's not gonna win any headers against, especially against Ben Mee, fam. Like, what's he thinking? Why is he marking him? But yeah, you know, Erik ten Hag has really underestimated the job I think he has to do. I think he's really overestimated the ability of these Manchester United players. Definitely overestimated the mentality that they have, because they look like they've lost before they even step onto the pitch, which is crazy. You know, they don't even try. Not gonna lie, I don't see them, you know, if they carry on like this, they are in a relegation battle. I can't even lie, because there's just no quality about them, man. They just do nothing. I think Eriksen probably regrets leaving. That's how mad it is. Going to Sunday games now. Nottingham Forest against West Ham. I predicted 3-2 win for West Ham. It finished 1-0 to Forest. Somehow it finished 1-0 to Forest. I don't understand how this happened. So this is actually a really entertaining game. So West Ham scored in the first half, I think it was. I think they scored first. But Antonio literally pushed some Donny on the floor in the build-up, so it didn't count. Then Forest went ahead through a really scrappy. I think Toffolo did really well down the left. He was really good in this game. He played it into the middle. Lingard completely scuffed his shot. Ben Johnson just deflected straight to Taiwo, and it just hit him and went in. It was really unlucky for West Ham, but Forest took the lead there. Second half, West Ham hit the crossbar twice. I think there were also 2 goal line clearances from Forest, and then West Ham also missed the penalty. Forest also did have a goal disallowed. Brennan Johnson was slightly offside. But yeah, West Ham could have easily won it by 3-4 goals on another day. Dean Henderson played very well. Obviously saved the pen. Made a couple outstanding saves. Crossbar saved him a couple times. Defender saved him a couple times. But Forest got the win, and I think this is the time where they would get a win like that. You know, first ever home game in the Premier League for 23 years. Fair play. Didn't deserve it, but fair play. Oh my God, Sunderland have got a goal back. Jeez. But yeah, carrying on with the video. Chelsea-Tottenham. I predicted 2-0 to Tottenham. It finished 2-2. Now, I hate Chelsea. Everyone knows I'm a Ranger, innit? But bloody hell did Tottenham get lucky in this game. And so they were not in the game at all, especially in the first half. They were horrible. Chelsea went 1-0 up. Then for Tottenham's first equaliser, so yeah, Havertz was clearly fouled by Bentancur. Tottenham go on to score from that. It should have been overruled by VAR. They should have said, no, it's a foul. It wasn't. They gave the goal. And yeah, you know, Chelsea were outraged by that. The beef between Tuchel and Conte as well, they were fighting. It was sick. We'll get onto that a bit later as well. But yeah, so then Havertz, I can't lie, should have scored. He had James put a perfect cross in for him. He should definitely be burying it on his strong foot. Sterling had a big chance that he missed as well. He's just shit. Have the Sunderland fans thrown a smoke grenade when they're losing them? I hope it wasn't. It's Sunderland, if you've done that's poor, man. So at this point, you know, it's 1-1. Chelsea then retake the lead through Reece James. It was a terrible shot straight down the centre of the goal. I don't know why Lloris dived so early. But But yeah, Chelsea retook the lead, so everyone's like, oh, okay, it's made up for it. And in the 96th minute, Tottenham get a corner. Romero pulls Cucurella's hair, like just pulls his hair. He falls on the floor. Right, it should have been a red card for that. I'm gonna be honest here. Yeah, I was really happy it wasn't, and I'm gassed about this result. It's like, yeah, fuck you, Chelsea. But as a neutral, if I'm thinking from a neutral perspective, or a fair perspective, I should say, it was clearly a foul. Probably it should have been a red card. It wasn't given as a red card. It wasn't given as a foul. Apparently VAR can't interrupt and say that's a foul. It can say it's a red card, but they didn't. And then from the next corner, Harry Kane heads the ball in. Now, again, I was gassed about this because Harry Kane is in my FPL team and he got me points for that. But I don't know how Tottenham have got away with a point there. However, this does show their credentials to be, in my opinion, title challengers this season, because even though they played like shit, they still got a result. 1-1 or a draw at the Bridge is a very good result for any team. You know, if you're, especially when you play like shit, you know. So I Tottenham should be very happy with that result. Chelsea should definitely feel hard done by, and I think every Chelsea fan does feel hard done by. But, you know, game's a game sometimes. So I just realised I actually forgot to talk about the Tuchel and Conte situation. So after Chelsea equalised, obviously it was very controversial, shouldn't have been given, but they just started beefing. I'm not sure, probably because Tuchel felt hard done by, you know, I don't know why he's going at Conte for it, but yeah, both benches started beefing there. And then when Chelsea retook the lead, Tuchel ran down the touch line, down by the stand, and guess giving it big shit in front of all the fans and stuff. And then at the end, obviously after Tottenham had equalised, they went in for the handshake as you do, and Conte didn't make eye contact, and Tuchel was clearly very aggravated by that because he grabbed Conte's hand and did they just look me in the eye and shit. And then all the bench got involved, the players even got involved. It was mad, literally it was fucked. But this is what we like to see in football, you know. There's too much niceness now. Like Klopp and Pep, yeah, they just love each other a bit too much. You know, you're managing the two best teams in the country. Go back to what Wenger and Mourinho used to do, when they used to call each other shit or chat shit about each other. That's what we like to see. You know, when Mourinho got pushed by Wenger, that's what we like to see, man. And it was good to see Tuchel and Conte doing that, you know. But yeah, Klopp and Pep, their rivalry is they need to make it more with each other, man, rather than it's our teams, you know. Fucking beef each other, man. But yeah, it was good to see. Good to see him bringing the passion back. It was a very passionate match, I can't lie. And both teams, both managers especially, two of the most passionate in the league, I think. Probably two of the three. I'd put Klopp with them. They both did post-match interview and said, yes, you know, it's just emotions, nothing too deep. And yeah, that's good. It's good that it's nothing too deep. But at the same time, it's good to see them actually going at it as well. Respect to both of them. And fuck you, Chelsea, but good luck to Tottenham for the season. And the final game of the game, Monday night, Liverpool Crystal Palace. I predicted 4-0 Liverpool. I thought we were going to blow them away, and they just didn't. Crystal Palace were absolutely battered in the first half, however went in 1-0 up because Wilfried Zaha had scored after Aberieze, of course, got the assist, the best player in that team. And yeah, you know, Liverpool, Nunes just lost his head, just headbutted Anderson for no reason. 90 mil to do that, poor. He should have actually equalised as well in the last minute of the first half. I don't know how he was 3 yards out of volley, and he just he scuffed it and hit the post. I'm telling you, every person I know in the world would have scored that. Yeah, that is not a difficult chance. And for a 90 mil player, you should definitely be burying that. Instead, he misses and then gets sent off early in the second half. Diaz, however, scored a beautiful goal, the goal of the season contender. He dribbles past 4 or 5 players, fakes his shot, and then just smashes it into the corner from outside the box. Really, really good goal. But even with the 10 men, Liverpool had all the possession, didn't create any chances though with it, and they're already 4 points off Man City now. 2 games, 2 draws against Fulham and Palace. These aren't good results for them at all. Oh, Sunday hit the crossbar. So yeah, I think Liverpool already arguably bolt. If they lose to United, if they don't beat United now, Liverpool are out of the title race. Straight up. Because I don't see City doing this. I think Manchester City will blow away most of the teams in the league this season. You know, Liverpool already bottled it twice. They're gonna. I don't know why. I have a bad feeling about the. Oh no, do I? United are really shit. that's my game week 2 review. Obviously, leave your thoughts. I probably forgot something. I probably forgot to mention something, but you leave your thoughts on the game week in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you for my game week 3 predictions in a couple of days.